All right, so today we're going to be putting a toaster putting a oil pan on a 92 Hi-Ace. We got my buddy Nate down there.
Hi, I'm Nate.
Hi, I'm Harley.
Hi, I'm Justin.
And
where the fuck's my wrench?
dude, where's my bolt? So this is the oil pan. We have the cross member up right here. And there was a lot of absolutely gorgeous words said right around this area right here, actually, because your hands don't exactly fit.
No, they don't.
Not at all.
So if you didn't know, piston 1 is about right here, which is a major pain in the dick. If you could just imagine trying to stick your hand up in here or anywhere else.
Why do you have a southern accent?
We gotta.
All right, so now we
I
have
gotta get a 10 mil and I gotta put that little fucking sender unit on it, and then we'll be ready to boogie.
But it is tight. Now we have to get this section on, and we have to fill it up with oil, and then we can do a starter.
Taco Tuesday. Let me tell you, if you're ever putting an oil pan on a Toyota Hi-Ace, take this fucking thing off, or you're gonna sit under there for like 5 hours trying to put the oil pan on. We just learned that the hard way, and then we put it back on, and voila, this thing is, take this thing off, and then put it on last. Put it on last, and then fill it with oil.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Wu-Tang your blood. Yep. So it goes right there. Just remember, put that on last and take it off before you take off the oil pan.
You want to go take the Jeep out with me? Yeah! Okay.
I am currently tightening up this little sensor. It's my temperature sensor, because you got to put this thing on last. We learned that the hard way. We took this oil pan on and off like 15 times. Keep putting it on because this isn't supposed to be on there when you do that. So if you ever take off your oil pan of your 1992 Toyota Hi-Ace or any 3L, 2LTE, 2L, 5L engine, LLLL diesel, make sure that you take this thing off first, or you'll be in a world of hurt. So it does actually go on pretty easy without it. And then you just put it on. I wouldn't call it
easy. That was still a bit of a pain in the ass.
It was a bit of a pain in the ass, but it was easy compared to what we did last time, which was a 5-hour ordeal. This was maybe, I want to say, like 45 minutes.
Not even. It was like 30.
30 minutes, yeah. And now we're gonna fill it up with oil, and we're gonna start this thing.
Not quite started. We gotta prime it first.
We got unhook the fuel fuel control and turn it over a couple of times to make sure all the oil gets everywhere, and then we'll hook up the fuel line again and let it rip. Just rebuilt this, but new piston, new rings, new rod bearings, even though our rod bearings were beautiful.
I do want to keep in mind that there is only 60,000 miles on this motor.
Yeah.
From 92. There's only around 60,000 miles on
Fresh
this
from
motor.
Japan, baby. These two little wire things in there, and we're just going to hook these guys up because it's temperature. It's
a really stupid sensor.
It's a stupid sensor.
But I'm happy with how easy it is.
Yeah. I'll order a new one when we get around to the 500 mile. Look at that. It's beautiful. Make sure all these are nice and tightened up again, because I wouldn't want to do that again. Okay, so when priming all your oil and everything in any car, really, you should unhook your fuel and go ahead and turn it over. So on this 3L, 2LTE, 5L motor, there's a little wire right here for the electronic fuel injection, and you're going to pull this guy off, and that will disconnect your fuel, and that way you can turn over the motor, which we're going to do in a second, and drop this thing in there.
Give us a good pour. Oh, gorgeous. I thought you were going to use the used oil.
I thought this was used oil. It's
No,
okay.
it's very clean.
Well,
If you break the seal on it, how would it be?
don't.
While he's doing that, I do just want to go over the fact that when I say used oil, it has like 10 minutes of running time on it. It is barely used. The only reason that we're doing all of this is because the pickup tube wasn't picking up enough oil. So relatively, how much oil does this take?
6.3 quarts. So says the manual.
That's a lot. That really,
a
like
lot.
for a 4-cylinder,
It's pretty, yeah, it's a lot.
It's a diesel.
It's a diesel.
it is a diesel, but I mean, regardless,
That's why that
it's
oil
still...
is black, by the way. It's not because my car is running like shit. It's diesel. The fuel line, the fuel wire is disconnected, right? Over there.
You just disconnected it, right?
Yeah, this guy. It is disconnected. Because we want to just spin the oil around a little bit. Alright.
I would do that a couple more times. You want to make sure that the turbo has oil. Stop. And then one more time. Stop trying to fire. There's nothing in there. Down, watch your feet, Justin. On the ground.
The boys plugged up. Cool.
All right, let's see her start.
Give her a run. Keep priming.
Definitely running really aggressive, but it is alive.
Idling a little high.
So apart from all the smoke everywhere, just because it was recently rebuilt, the oil light is not on. It's running very happily. We're gonna let it keep running for a little while longer. You're gonna give it a little rev? Sound. So we have to add some oil. The oil light did come on. The oil level light did come on. But so far, it's still running really, really good. It's still excessively smoky in here. I don't know if you can see that. It's bad. Dot, 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 dot. And then we're good to go.
Don't get a Volkswagen, guys. Please. Don't get a Volkswagen.
Currently a bit of an issue going on. The oil light keeps coming on. It seems to be running all right, a little rough, but it seems to be running all right. It's making proper boost. It's making what it's supposed to be making. Like, not any, like negative. Look at this lazy ass. So we are at running temperature trying to figure out a game plan right now. For some reason his radio's not coming on and the oil light is staying on, but it seems to be running good. I mean, it's not making any weird noises. He said the first time, I wasn't here for it, but he said the first time he started this up after the rebuild, it didn't sound like the turbo was getting any oil. And it was making a weird knocking noise. We checked the main caps, and they looked good. It's brand new rod bearings. It's been running for about 10 minutes. What?
Blow by.
Blow by?
It's almost blowing it off.
What's it supposed to do?
I don't think it should move that much.
What are you thinking?
What the fuck it's doing right now?
Sounds like a damn vacuum leak. Like just that. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
What do you think, Justin? He's calling a mechanic right now that usually deals with this kind of thing, and we're going to try to figure out a game plan. Because apparently the cap was moving too much, and Look at that Jeep. Oh my God, absolutely gorgeous. Are you seeing this?
He's about to squat it, I feel like. He's about to squat it. And...
Quite the opposite. Gonna rake the fuck out of it.
Oh, like Chevy's.
Damn straight.
Factory.
Look at it. I built that shit. Oh my God. Okay, so he just swapped 2 wires directions on the bottom of the pan, and we're gonna try to start it again and see if this light comes back on. So it's been running for a minute, and there's no oil light. The wires. We need to get it back together and take it to a gas station. We can leave it running while it's going. And at this point now, if it does start acting up again, you can just flip it up. I think that's the plan.
Like it.
All right, let's do it. She's moving. This is the first time in a month and a half that he's been able to drive this. And here we are. It is out of the shop. Do you have anything you want to say? Woo! That's all I want to hear. Here at the gas station.
Yeah.
This, how did she drive?
Like a fucking kitten on crack.
That's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. That leads an end to this journey. Thank God.